Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today here we have a 7-Eleven in Boston, Massachusetts, and as you can already see from the setting here that this thing doesn't look very well. You can see that the store manager is yelling at a customer with a bat. This is already a life-threatening situation, so let's just get into it. As you can clearly see here that the man is actually screaming at the other guy and trying to tell him to go outside. Let's continue. So apparently this guy was trying to buy some kind of candy bar or something, and then the store owner starts to kick the candy bar away when the guy tries to pick it up. I think all he's doing here is just simply trying to buy a candy bar. I don't think the guy was ever in the wrong. I just think probably because of, I don't automatically assume this, but probably because of his color. So, you know, but also it seems like these two people are just like kind of in the wrong. They're not really good store owners. You don't threaten your customers with a bat, first of all. That's just like a violation. Like, just overall, you don't just threaten a random citizen with a bat. Like, I would see if he was putting you in harm's way, then yes, you would hurt him to put in harm's danger. But he's not doing anything but just trying to buy something, and you decided to threaten him with a bat. And you can also see the guy in the back. He's just sitting there staring. Like, I'm not really sure what he's doing. Let's continue. As you can see, then the protagonist here sees to anticipate and boost up the people's energy by a lot, well, their anger in general, and it's making them pretty feisty here. He then proceeds to knock over the basket, spilling everything on their side of the cash register. So yeah, it's pretty pointless. It's pretty obvious here now that he made a racist comment. But it's pretty obvious, like, I probably made a racist comment to him as well, telling him to go back to his country. So these people are probably like Iranian or maybe Indian, because clearly they're just like, get back out my store, like just stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, then this guy calls to go up to the cash register saying like to go back to your country. He's yelling racist slurs at them and stuff. He does this for about a few minutes, so we're just gonna skip a little bit into this and just see what happens after this. I think it's right here. He then proceeds to hit him with a bat. And it's pretty obvious that the guy's about to hit him with the bat, but he's like, whoa, I probably shouldn't hit this guy with a bat because he might actually pull a gun on me. Like, no joke. Like, this guy's like probably like 6'5", and I'm like, what, 5'2", so yeah, I'm just gonna do that. And the other guy's just in the corner, just by there in the corner, just like, Jesus Christ, like, I don't want to deal with this anymore. Just please leave me alone. And they just keep on saying, just go back to your country. Let's continue.
Thank you, fucking faggots. Call the cops, nigga. Yo, my father's a captain. Suck dick, nigga. I ain't worried about you. I hate you, faggots. Go back to your country, yo. Go back to your country. Yo, go there. You ain't born here. You wasn't born here. You wasn't born here.
And as you can see that this is the highest point, the climax of this thing, the Dio to the Jotaro, the Goku to the Jiren. This is what it basically is. And it's pretty clear that these people don't know a lot of English, because all they keep on saying is, go away, motherfucker, motherfucker, go away, motherfucker, 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 you don't belong here, motherfucker. And clearly the guys are throwing back racial slurs saying you can suck his pee-pee and all that other kind of stuff. It's just very intense in here, and clearly these guys are in the wrong. But also this guy throwing racial slurs at him is also in the wrong as well. He shouldn't have gone this far to say go back to your country, you weren't born here, because I guess you can say that people are acting pretty like modest here and saying that this is their store and all, but like clearly they're both in the wrong. But I'm pretty sure it's the people in the store owner's fault that's in the wrong at first. Let's continue. Yeah, basically, I think what he's saying is, "Toda la catada de matapaca." He's saying that he's gonna cut his head off. Clearly, because he does a little hand motion. The guy in the red is clearly standing his ground. The guy in the gray is just like, dude, I just leave, dude. I don't want to deal with you anymore. Like, I know I have a bat in my hand and stuff, but like, you're probably gonna beat me up anyway. So just please. He's just like, go outside, matapaca. Go outside. Go outside. I don't understand why he's telling him to go outside. Like, clearly he has something behind his hand. Like, you can see that he had a pack of cigarettes. I guess he already bought them, but he was actually trying to go back in there to buy a candy. But I guess he assumed that he was like going to take something. Like, I don't really know what's going on here, because clearly he has stuff on the table and he's about to go buy something. Then there's more bystanders that come inside the store looking around like, what the heck is going on here? And this guy is a clear customer. Like, you don't threaten someone with a bat, especially if they're the customer. They're just trying to buy someone. So clearly this guy's just like, he's standing there for a couple of minutes just like, yeah, I don't really know what to do here. Like, I don't know if I should buy my stuff or should I leave, because I just don't want to sit here and get embarrassed. Like, because, you know, a lot of people don't like to sit there and get embarrassed, especially kicked out the store. That's just embarrassing because then they look like they're in the wrong. So this guy, I feel for this guy standing his ground. Let's continue.
A blast ass nigga. I'll shoot you in that factory.
This motherfucker, you want $1 million, that motherfucker. What's that ready for Amon Freedom?
Stop talking, man.
Amon Freedom,
Bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass nigga.
Amon Freedom,
Yeah, you ain't in me. Cause if you're a strong nigga, yo.
$1 million, that motherfucker.
Fuck you.
You fuck you, motherfucker. This motherfucker.
Nigga, show.
You $1 million, that motherfucker.
Listen, fuck your mother and get that ass.
Yeah, clearly these guys don't know any roasting or anything like that, because all they keep on saying, this motherfucker, this dollar motherfucker, this dark motherfucker. So apparently they're going back at the racial slurs again, calling him a dark person. Clearly this guy's calling him faggots, telling him that I would pop a cap in you, all that kind of stuff. Like, it's pretty hilarious, honestly, in my opinion, because these guys probably wouldn't be able to do anything. Like, I'm not sure if this guy has a gun on him or not, but like, you know, it all comes down to this guy. Like, by now, if I was me, I would just walk to the store and just took what I had. I wouldn't keep on trying to anticipate this or keep antagonizing this on. It's just pointless at this point. But, you know, it's still a good laugh to, like, see this fighting. Let's continue.
$1 million, that motherfucker. Good motherfucker. This motherfucker.
So that's basically the end of the video. The rest of it is just them screaming at the door, basically, and thinking that he's still there. You know, they just keep saying, this motherfucker, over and over again. It's not really helping anything. You know, at this point, they just should have stopped and just continue on with their day. But I don't understand that, like, hey, we're in a foreign country and we're feeling disrespectful by you saying that kind of stuff to us. But, like, you know, you should respect everybody, and all kinds are across the world. Like, across all the race general, we're all one nation, we're all one people. It doesn't make sense for you to cuss or call this person. So clearly both of these people are in the wrong, but originally it is the owner's store's fault, just because they're coming up with him, threatening him with a bat and calling him racial slurs, calling him dark motherfucker, all stuff like that. You know, it's just really wrong. But either way, both of these people are in the wrong. But I really hope to, like, see them, like, get into a fight or something. But, you know, this was pretty good for what it was. You know, if this was in your if you were in this perspective, tell me what you would do in the comment section below. Leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.